good afternoon, and welcome to Audiotree Live. We are so happy to have with us today Murder by Death.
Oh, Iris sign, lost inside your dark light, blacks out my sight. Strange eyes, strange eyes. I cannot hide from your, I cannot hide from your. I cannot hide, Lord, I tried. You give me no reprieve, no chance to fight. Strange eyes, strange eyes. I cannot hide from you, I cannot hide from you. Strange eyes, strange eyes. I cannot hide from you. I cannot hide, I cannot hide, I cannot hide.
Murder by Death on Audiotree Live. David, I see you have a skull shaker over there.
I do.
And I just wanted to point out that I wear my skull sweater today in
Nice.
honor of the session. So, where did you get that from?
I got this from a store in Atlanta called Earth Shaking Music, and it glows in the dark.
Very cool.
But Dagan liked it so much that he went on Amazon and bought a case of 12 of them.
Nice. Oh, awesome. Cool. All right, you guys can go into your next song.
Sarah also wore her awesome metal skull shirt.
Great.
The Viking.
This also glows in the dark.
We bought it in Thailand for 50 cents.
Nice.
All right, this one's Big Dark Cloud.
I sit at my table, I drink from my cup, I gaze down the stairwell, flip through the telephone book, I spit out the window. Oh, it hit someone, isn't that fun? But it's not enough. I got the bends, I got the shakes, it never ends, it always aches. In the night, in the cold, it comes on, pain like a sea, light cuts like a dog, knife, are you awake? Can it come over tonight? I know it's a big I know it's a big dark love. Shakes, it never ends, it always aches. In the night, in the cold, it comes on like a sea, right, cuts like a dog, life all you wait. Can it come over tonight? I know it's a big dark love. I know it's a big dark love. I know it's dangerous. It's my big dark love. Let me in with my big dark love.
On Audiotree Live. That was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So you're on Bloodshot Records, and we love Bloodshot, especially being in Chicago. Yeah, how did you guys get started with them?
I think it was actually kind of a long time ago. We had met them. They came out and saw us and talked about working together. And then a few years later, we actually ended up finally getting to work together, and our last 2 records have been with them. And they're just a really special label. I think a lot of labels are very impersonal, and they're the kind of label where Nan, one of the owners, yesterday when she saw that we were playing outside at Do Division, and it's 44 degrees and raining, she said, "Do you need jackets?" She brought us coats because we didn't bring coats because we didn't know it would be so cold.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the kind of thing that they do, and
yeah.
I mean that counts a lot for us.
So she knew we'd be here today, probably talking about it.
Yeah, this is actually all an angle. Their publicist set this whole thing up.
No, it was very nice.
Yeah, that's great. Cool. You guys can play your next song.
That's what you think.
Curses lay over this wretched land. Most of the folks here don't give a damn. Should I bide my time or start the fight? Wait for the sound of drums pounding in the night. for something to happen so they don't have to wait. Cowards and sons running in the same path. Sit down, Barsville. Now I got a story for you. One that the old folks tell. It's true. The lakes are boiling, the rivers swell. Spirits are restless, can't you hear on the air?
Yeah!
Murder by Death on Audiotree Live. So I wanted to talk to you about the Stanley Hotel shows that you guys play every year. I'm
Yeah.
sure you get asked about this a lot, but
It's a fun thing to talk about.
yeah, so that's the hotel that The Shining was filmed in, right?
So it's technically, the way I describe it, because it gets mixed up a lot, they filmed most of the movie The Shining in the sound stages, but
Okay.
it's the hotel that Stephen King stayed at, had weird ghost experiences, and then wrote The Shining inspired by it.
Okay, got it.
So it's kind of the one that people go to if they want to have that. It's a
Yeah.
haunted old hotel, and there's a lot of cool
Right.
stories. And we've been doing, this will be the third year in January.
Yeah, and it's already sold out, right?
Actually, there's a few tickets left for Sunday.
Okay.
But it's 3 nights. It's an old haunted concert hall. We set up a show. It's sort of like a formal ball, if you want. We also have tuxedo shirts, but it's just fun. It's basically like a party at a cool old hotel, and we are the band.
Yeah.
And you can come spend a weekend, and it's really fun.
Have you guys had any crazy stories of hauntings or anything happening?
There were a few things. I mean, we did a tour with the local paranormal investigators, and as they were telling us the ghost story of the room that we were hanging out in, all of a sudden the door just slammed shut, and
Oh, wow.
just weird stuff like that. Matt, our bass player, had a little thing happen. You can tell him.
The toilet in my bathroom exploded. I wasn't even in the room. Like,
I was thinking of the television.
I was thinking of the TV too, actually.
it's much more interesting.
That's crazy.
I like your story better.
Yeah, I read an interview with somebody who was at the show and had some weird things happen to them, and
It's a fun, just like goofy part of the whole experience, and
sure.
it really does make it. I love hearing people's stories, and it's like a big slumber party.
A formal wear drunk slumber party.
Yeah, you get drunk in a tuxedo or ball gown, and hope that a ghost shows up.
so do you get to stay at the hotel in
Yeah.
addition to the ticket and everything?
Oh well, people can book there if they want to, but some
Okay.
people drive there and just go back home, and
Yeah.
because it's in Rocky Mountain National Park, about an hour and a half north of Denver.
Cool.
So some people are local, some are travelers.
Awesome. All right, thanks. You guys can play your next song.
Sure.
Sterling silver, natural pearl. You're your mother's little girl. Sterling silver, natural pearl. You are your father's only girl. Eat your mother's round natural pearl. You're your mother's little girl. Keep yourself away from danger. Hide your luminance from strangers. Oh, natural pearl. Oh, natural pearl. Hiding here away from the world. Sterling silver, natural pearl.
Murder by Death on Audiotree Live. So you guys have clearly had a lot of success in your Kickstarter campaigns. Your is it your second one that you just did raised over $275,000?
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing, especially for Kickstarter. And I saw you have a bunch of like fan experiences that you offer, Kentucky Derby trip and Cedar Point.
Yeah.
So I was hoping you could maybe talk about how those experiences go.
Sure. Well, the thing about the Kickstarter is that this was our 7th album. We've had a lot of pre-sales, which every band does for their records, and we just want to do something that was a little more fun and a little just more a bigger picture where it takes into some ideas that fans have had and proposed to us before. With the first Kickstarter we did 3 years ago, there's a few people whose weddings we played, and we'd never done anything like that. And while it was fun, it was also like, this is kind of your day. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't be here. But it was fun, and so we just branched out and did a lot of different ideas. One of the things we're still working on is people could, if they pledge a certain amount, we'll cover any song they want. Mm-hmm. And so we just went in the studio and we got the mixes yesterday for like a Willie Nelson song, a David Bowie song, the Proto Men, and we had to cover Jewel, Who Will Save Your Soul, because some guy thinks he's the funniest guy in the world.
Maybe he just likes that song.
That I'd be very curious to know. But he had us cover a Kenny Rogers song for the last Kickstarter, so I think he's just got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
But
did you do the Kentucky Derby trip?
We did.
Past Kentucky.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, just bet on the ponies and drank in the sun. It was pretty cool.
Unfortunately, Danzig Moon did not pull through. I think we all had money on that horse for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to win for sure.
We were sure just by name alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been really fun. The Kickstarter is an opportunity to just kind of just look at the other side of, the experience of being in a band. And, we actually had a book club, and then we have like a mystery club where we'll just send you stuff we think is cool, like
that's awesome.
Like weird, like hot sauce or whatever, just stuff that we're into. We sent like David Lynch coffee.
Yeah, it's cool that you get so personal with that.
Well, it's just, people have really supported us, and we feel really lucky to still be a band after 15 years and the band seems to be constantly growing, and it's just we want to do things that are a little more value oriented and give people back what they give us.
Cool. Well, this is your last song, so take it away.
All right. Now creature, dry your eyes. I know a place where a body can hide. I know a place where a body can hide. Last time I saw you, our table was bare. If you hurry and join me, I will lead you there. Oh,
beneath the water, sinking to the deep. In a pond just off the road that feeds this muddy creek. Oh, in a pond just off the road, feed this muddy creek. Though my days are over, you know where I'll be. Swim that lost river to me. Though my days are done, the waters will always run. Swim that lost river to me. Though I'm gone, don't be afraid. We'll meet again on the river someday. The croak of the frogs will lead you true. Wear a skirt of green storm, so I know it's you. Oh, wear a skirt of green storm to drag you to the blue. Though my days are over, you know where I'll be. Swim that lost river to me. Though my days are done, the waters will always run. Find her lost river, find me. Lay your head on the riverbed, drink from the river and find your way to me. Oh, rest your head on the riverbed, drink from the river and find your way to me. Oh, lay your head on the riverbed, drink from the river and find your way to me. Oh, rest your head on the riverbed, drink from the river and find your way to me. Oh, drink from the river, find your way to me. Oh, drink from the river and find your way to me. Oh, drink from the river.
Murder by Death on Audiotree Live. They are playing Subterranean tonight, but it's sold out, so hopefully you were one of the lucky ones.
We'll
But
be
yeah.
back.
Yes.
We're doing Millennium Park this summer for the free show, so
Yes.
in July.
Pritzker Pavilion.
Yeah.
So you can download the session in 2 weeks on our website. Please send us a shout out via social media if you like what you saw today. And thank you to the band, the viewers, everyone in the control room, our camera crew,
Thank you,
Dictator
everybody.
Cavs, and Lagunitas Beer. So that's a wrap.
All right.
Thanks.